Hello everyone. Welcome on in. I am Orion. We are checking out a brand new demo for a game called Godslayer Arena. This is truly an auto battler type game. If you look at gameplay for this, it's hard to tell it's an auto battler because it looks like any other normal horde survival roguelike type game, and all you do in this game is you select your spells and you're gonna select some upgrades, some gems, things like that. It's not a bad game. It's actually pretty interesting and fun doing all these different spell combinations and building your synergies, but you literally don't do anything. The guy runs around and does everything. I've played auto battlers before, but I don't think I've really ever played one that looks like this. There's going to be a couple other heroes, not in the demo yet. So the only one we have right now is the Raging Bloodlord. They are going to passively gain rage while in combat, and then you're going to enter a berserker stage, and that's going to give you like extra mana regeneration, attack speed, all that fun stuff that rage usually gives you. So we'll play him. There's going to be a couple different domains again, but again, just a demo, so there's only one right now. We're gonna not do the tutorial, so we'll just do the first gate, and let's get started. There's not really a ton to explain with this game. You're gonna pick spells, and you can, this plays a lot like some other games too, where you pick a spell. If you get 3 of them, they can upgrade into the next tier. So right now it's tier 1. They also have synergies, which you see on the right hand side, Twilight, Soulwalker, Executioner. So as you build up your synergies, you get bonuses, and that's basically what's gonna happen here. I kind of want to try just a full build doing one thing just to make it easy for us, because I haven't played this game a lot. I don't know what the best synergy builds are, so I think we're just gonna kind of do, we'll just kind of do like an electric build. So anything I see with this electric trait we'll take just to make it easier on ourselves for our first playthrough. So we pick that, we put that down here. You can get shop refreshes and things like that. This is our health, this is our rage meter. So I think that's all we do right now, so let's enter battle. And this is it. You sit back and relax. He does the rest for you. You don't have to do anything. You can see what our spell is right here. So we're gonna fire 2 electric projectiles towards your current target, dealing 30 and then I guess 36 magic damage. And then at, I don't know what the 150 means. Maybe, so at 150 we fire 1 additional projectile. Projectiles gain increased size. I'm not sure what the 150 means on the bottom, but we cleared the first area. So let's see. Again, let's just try to pick electric. For every 2 projectile spells you cast, grant the spell to the right 3 spell power until the end of combat. So we'll take this, but it's not going to do anything right now because it says to the right, huh? So every 2 projectile spells you cast, grant the spell to the right 3 spell power. So nothing. Well, I guess we can move that, huh? Yeah. Then let's see. What else is electric? Nothing. No electrics. You can take stuff and then you can discard them. So you can always take a spell. I don't think you gain anything though for discarding them. Like, I don't think there's a shop where you can earn money by selling your spells back. So I don't think there's really any reason other than if you want to hold on to spells. But since we're going to do full electric, I'm just going to try to sit on electric spells for most of this run. So you can see whenever this is buffing this too. Okay, so we clear that. Let's see. Okay, so here's another electric one. Fire 2. Oh, this is the same one. So we'll take this. I think we can equip that still. But once we get another one of these, we'll upgrade it. And then no electric spells here. We already have full, so let's just go to next battle. You can see your damage meter on the right, which is pretty nice, so you can see what spells are doing the most. So again, I don't think I've ever, like, I've played auto battlers before, but usually they're, I don't know, this one just feels different because it looks like a horde survival roguelike type game, the games we play on this channel. So it's interesting to see a game that looks like that, and your character actually runs around on a battlefield and does all the attacking. Usually most of the auto ones I've done are like side-scrolling type ones. Okay, so I think once you level up enough, I think you get a bonus item like this. So we can gain 500 health, gain an additional 100 health for each shop refresh you use. And then you can now save your shop refreshes between each round. Tier 1 spells grant 40 shield on cast, an additional shop refresh. So this means we would have to hold on to tier 1 spells. Gain 5 health regeneration at the start of each combat. Permanently gain another. Okay, I think we should do that. It's early, so getting this probably would give us a decent amount. And then we're going to get an artifact effect. Whenever you level up, gain 3 shop refreshes. So let's take that. So then we can pick between leveling up now. We can pick shop refreshes or XP. Let's do the refreshes. And then let's not take anything. So we have an additional spell slot. So let's take, what is this? Increase 15 damage for 4 seconds. We'll just take this for now. That's a high tier item because you can see it's a tier 3. But I do want to stick with electric. We'll buy this so we can maybe upgrade that too at some point, and then let's enter battle. Because I don't know who I did. A lot of people have done videos for this game, but I saw a video for it, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. It kind of looks like a Diablo. There's not a lot of these horde survival roguelike games where you actually run face to face with the enemies. You know, most of the time you're trying to avoid them. So I was like, oh, this looks like a Diablo one. And then I played it. I didn't know this was an like a straight up auto battler. So it's pretty interesting. Okay, let's gain extra refreshes here. So let's refresh. Okay, there's our shock blast again. So this is, did we upgrade this? What did this do? I thought this would be a tier 2. Maybe it just increases the power. I'm not sure what that did. Oh, we have an extra spell slot. Let's do, we should probably take another spell. We'll just take, let's take this one. No, that's a passive. Launch 3 projectiles. Let's take this. And then we'll sub that out for now. So right now we have 2 electric. 3 chain lightning bolts deal 60 damage. Whenever an electro spell is cast, conjure a lightning bolt into... So we're basically going to be conjuring these lightning bolts that deal extra damage to enemies. The more we have, the more lightning bolts will deal, the more damage. Okay, so now we do an arena. An arena battle is... It's kind of the same thing, except it's an arena instead of a straight line. If you notice before, the other ones were in a straight line. So now enemies can come from all sides of us. It makes it a little bit harder. You can take a little bit more damage and it's easier to die. Oh, we do get 3 respawns too. So you'll notice we get 3 lives. There's ways to deflect these attacks too. So the big red circle for the enemy attacks, you can deflect those. And there is evasion also. So now that we cleared this, we have to take a modifier. We're going to get permanent and we're going to get minor. So we have to look at what, and then we're also going to get a gym. So this is how the game is progressively going to get harder and harder. So like this one, you now only recover 60% of your missing life after each fight. Projectile spells cost 5 more mana. You have 40% reduced health regeneration. I don't think I want to take that because I actually took that item. I don't know if we can see it. I took that item that was going to give me extra. That was giving me extra mana health regeneration. So this one, enemy hexes cause you to take 3% increased damage for 6 seconds. Enemy hexes deal 200% more damage to you if you have an active shield. We don't. Enemy hexes add 2 mana to the cost of your spells. So let's do this one. Plus 15 mana cost, refill 1, 20 spell power, 40% increased area of effect. So we'll take that one. So now we have this one. So it's going to cost more mana. but it's going to give it more area of effect. I don't think any of these really have area of effect, but it doesn't matter. We can put it on that one, I guess, for now. Okay, let's do the refreshes again to see if we can get some electric spells going here. We can take this one because we're currently using that. Actually, let's take this one and let's sub this out. Okay, and then that's all we can do for now. Yeah, so these are starting to cost a lot of mana. This is the mana cost up here. We gain 10 mana, I think, every second. I think that's how this game works. So if it has 20 mana, that takes about 2 seconds to cast, and then it moves from spell to spell. So you can see where yeah, okay, we're gaining 10 mana per second. So you can see how we're moving through, and then it's casting a spell each time. Okay, so now we get sort of a mastery card here. This is going to be... You only get one of these per game. Let's see. We get one reroll, it looks like. None of these are ones I want. Fire 3 short blood projectiles towards your current target, each dealing damage. Auto cast this spell whenever you use at least 2 Twilight. So we don't have any... Well, we have 1 Twilight. With 1 Twilight point, but I don't think we want to do that. Let's refresh that one. Okay, so I can refresh each of them. I don't know if I want to do the shield, because if you remember, that other one gave us... We take increased damage if we have a shield. Whenever you cast an auto cast... Whenever you cast or auto cast an area spell, gain rage. See, I don't think we have anything that's an area spell. These are all projectile. Yeah, these are all projectiles, so none of those are area. I guess we'll refresh this one too. Man, we did not get anything that looks good. The Eclipse trait now affects your 5C. Well, okay, so we do have one Eclipse, this thing right here. The Eclipse trait now affects your 5 rightmost spells. Launch a projectile towards your enemy target. I guess I'll take that. Right, this is an Eclipse, yeah. Guess we'll take that. So it's a passive. Your Eclipse trait now activates your 5 rightmost spells. So this is, since we have 3 now, this is going to give me 10% mana regeneration. Okay, then we get to pick a resonance reward. Let's do the projectile spells gain power, because we have a couple projectiles here. Okay, then we'll gain... Let's do the XP. We haven't seen a lot of electric cards, and it seems like there are a lot in here. We just haven't seen them. Maybe they're slightly higher tier cards? I don't know. This is a cool game though. If you like it's a cool game if you like auto battlers. I don't really do auto battlers too much, so it's hard to say how much I would play this game, but I do think it is pretty cool. I do like it enough though that I will for sure kind of check out the release whenever that is. All right, we're gonna reroll all these. Where's all the electric spells? Here's the one. Okay, let's take that. Let's we're just gonna sub. Oh, I can equip another spell. That's weird because did it not show me that spell that I could do? Okay, the Eclipse, your 5 rightmost spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of them. Like, I don't think it applies to. I don't think it says it has to be. Maybe it does have to be on the right hand side. So let's move that over there just in case. So this one still grant the spell to the right 3 spell power. Conjure an electric field towards your current target, dealing 50% damage in an area. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch this over. So this has increased area effect. This is an area spell. So that works out well for us. Okay, let's do our refreshes. Okay, we'll take that. So obviously there's different ways to play this game. You could focus on one build, you could do a lot of synergies, but since I don't know enough about this game to know what the best builds are. I'm just trying it out, see if we like it, put a video out for it, see if other people like it. You know, I like it when people come in and comment on tips too, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who have played this game quite a bit who know a lot more than me, obviously. I like coming into games not knowing a ton about them sometimes. I like doing these first impression type videos. Because then it feels, you know, then it feels like a natural reaction when something cool happens. Those are the kinds of things I like. So I like coming in with very, for some games, coming in with very minimal knowledge. Okay, grant your leftmost and rightmost projectile spells refill 1 plus 1 project. See, that seems pretty cool. Grant your leftmost and rightmost. So this doesn't matter where it is. It's gonna give this one and this one, because this is my leftmost, this is my rightmost. So it's gonna give them refill 1 and then 1 extra projectile and 20% increased mana generation. And then for every 5 projectiles this spell launches, gain 6 spell power. When you auto cast a spell, gain 20. See, I don't think we auto cast any spells. Grant 3 random spell area. Grant 3 random spell area spells, 20 spell power. See, and we don't have enough area. We only have 1, so I'm definitely going to take this one. Okay, and then we'll put this on, I think this one, because I think this one shoots the most projectiles. Fire 100 bullets over 3 seconds. Does each of them count as a projectile? For every 5 projectiles this spell launches, gain 6 spell power. This fires 100. So let's see. Right now it has 115. Let's see if that goes up. See, so it's upgrading them, but it's not upgrading the tiers. Here's a good electric one. Okay, let's sub out this guy for now then. What does this do? Spawn 3 electric orbs that revolve around you. Lightning orbs deal 120 damage over 4 seconds to enemies it passes through. Okay, so let's keep those. I don't think we need to discard anything right now, really. Okay, we'll buy you again. And you're not electric, but we're using you, so we'll buy you. So let's see how much, let's see if the spell power really increases a lot for this guy. So 125. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, that's increasing the spell power a ton. So I think it said it maxes at 60 though. But yeah, that increase, okay. So that works as I thought it would, because it shoots 100 bullets. So what a good item. Yeah, that's a great item for that. So it's gonna max it out at 165. Yeah, that one should be doing, that should be our strongest spell now then. Okay, let's gain the 3. So it's still a tier 3. I don't know what it upgrades. Maybe it just upgrades the damage. It must. That must be what it's doing. I thought it was going to upgrade the tier. Okay, let's go to the next round. Oh, so now we're at the arena fight. Do we really only have 3 electric? Electros. 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 Shouldn't we have 4? It says we only have 3. Oh, wait, sorry. I was looking at Eclipse. Duh. Right here. Okay, Electros. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, Electros 4. I just saw the E and got tunnel vision. We are starting to kind of get low on health. But after each round, we replenish our health to full. Okay, so now we have to take another big modifier here. Ranged enemies spawn a homing missile on death, dealing 20 damage. These missiles can be evaded. Enemies have a 20% chance of spawning 1 tier higher. So again, this one's gonna do 200% more damage if we have a shield. And then projectile spells are gonna cost more. Enemy hexes that get deflected have a 75% chance of creating an additional hex. We don't really deflect anything. We might do this one. Whenever you gain a shield, increase the cost. See, we don't gain shields either, so let's take this one. What's this gem, though? So, adjacent... Oh, wait. Your mana orb fills this spell multiple times before proceeding to the next. So, adjacent spells gain refill 2. So, should I do this one? So adjacent spells gain refill 2, because this is by far my strongest spell. So I think that gives this extra refill, meaning we can cast it multiple times in a row. I think that's what refill does. See, so that didn't combine them there. Huh. Okay. Next battle. So let's see. Yeah, see, so this is going to cast 3 times. And now this is going to cast 4 times now. Which is good, because that's our strongest spell that gets by far the most spell power. This is a tough guy, huh? We're still doing pretty good. I think this is better than my first run. I did a run, okay, so now we get this is an upgrade. So the Eclipse trait now affects your 5 rightmost spells. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Eclipse stuff that we were doing. Gain the Doom Quiver trait and increase this spell's base damage to 75. Mana block every spell not affected by the Eclipse trait. I don't know what mana block is. Mana block spells are skipped by your mana orb. I don't know why we would do that yet, so I'm gonna skip that one. We'll just do this, the Blood Moon one. No, how do I pick this? Select a mastery, I'm clicking you. Okay, oh wait, that's... I was like, oh, it's gonna upgrade the damage. Okay, these are the upgrades. I should pay attention to that arrow there. Okay, the trait, let's just increase the damage. Gain 5 your area. So now we have 2 area effect spells. This one right here and this one right here, so... we can do that one. This one gain a random 4 tier spell, but that could be anything. Let's just do this. Man, see, I wish I would know what that's combining into. Because it combines into it, but it doesn't upgrade the tier. Okay. The tutorial explains it. I'll have to go back and actually pay attention to what the tutorial says it does. Because it does say if you have so many of a certain spell, you can upgrade it. But I just assumed it was moving it up a tier like some of the other games we play do. I'd be interested to see what some of the other characters and things do. Let's just gain XP here. Okay. So 120, 162. Well, let's pay attention when the next time we get that spell. Let's see how it upgrades it. Alright, gain between 5 and 30 health regeneration based upon your missing health. This spell, gain a gem. This spell continuously generates between 1 to 3 bonus mana per second based on your missing health. Oh man, I wanted to put that on this one. The spell continuously gains between 1 and 3 bonus mana per second, because I wanted to put it on a high casting one. Gain a gem. This spell no longer casts its normal active effect. Instead, gain attack damage equal to 200% of mana cost. Refill 1. Gain 1 spell power for each 100 health you're missing. Okay, then what do these do? Health regeneration, pretty good. Basic attacks against mythical or godly enemy grants you 10 max health. Every 10 seconds, gain a shield. I'm avoiding that shield stuff, so let's pick between these. Let's do this one. We'll just do this one. And then this one is going to... This spell continuously generates between 1 to 3 bonus mana per second. So... we'll just put it on this one. So I think this is just going to auto-generate mana while we're, like, fighting. Let's do the XP. Okay, so nope, that's not going to upgrade yet. Okay, so now we need to start getting rid of stuff. Oh, I can only pick one spell, that's why. Okay, so is this going to upgrade 45, 52? No, it didn't upgrade it. Oh, here's a big boy. What do you do? Conjures a randomly shaped lightning strike at a random enemy location. Each cast gets increasingly larger. Okay, we're definitely gonna sub... Oh, wait. How... Man, it doesn't... I'm almost positive it's not showing me that I get an extra spell. Maybe that's because I just leveled up. Maybe because I just leveled up. Well, after you level up, sometimes... additionally, each level up allows you to equip more spells. That's why. Okay. Because I was gonna say, it never showed me that additional... it never showed me that additional one. Okay, so what is this? The 5 rightmost spells? 1, 2, 3... How many do we have here? So I think we want to move this over now. Let's move this over here. No, let's sub that with this one, right? Every 2 projectile spells you cast... Oh, every 2 projectile spells you cast, not 2 projectiles you cast. Okay, we'll keep that there then. So... Because I wanted these guys to be affected by... The Eclipse trait now affects your 5 rightmost spells. So this is added on to these, I think that's what's happening. But I still need this guy to trigger this guy, so I guess we'll just keep that as is. So let's see what this lightning does. Oh, wow. That was kind of cool. What was... That was this? Oh, that's this. Oh, the lightning I think was just a chain lightning. I thought it was gonna, like, summon lightning down. Okay. Let's do the refreshes again. This is definitely going better than my first run. The first run, I think I did an all Avaricia build, and that didn't really seem super strong. This lightning one seems like it's pretty good. And I do think we got some pretty good artifacts here that seem to do pretty good damage. Especially this one. On a 100 projectile spell. That's crazy. So at 5 Electros, we're just doing 5 Lightning Bolts, deal 70 damage. I like that you can see which ones are which too. We have a lot of singular ones, but not. We are slowly dying too. We're still gonna beat this. We're still gonna clear this stage though. The arenas are usually the tougher ones, and we cleared it. So now we're gonna have to take another one of those modifiers though. Enemy hexes deal 100% damage, where enemies have a 20% chance of spawning 1 tier higher. Enemy hexes are 25% larger and come more frequently. 2 fights in this zone spawn 3 voodoo doctors, a godly enemy who heals. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Enemy hexes deal 200% more damage to you. Wait. Oh, if you have an active shield. Okay, so we'll probably take this one again. Buff spells have 200% reduced spell power. Have 20% reduced spell power. Movement triggers an explosion that deals 100 damage to nearby enemies. Gain 1 spell power whenever this triggers. Adjacent spells. Okay, yeah, we'll just take this one. Because we don't have the shield stuff again. Alright, so what does this one do? Movement triggers an explosion that deals 100 damage to nearby enemies and gain 1 spell power whenever this is triggered. So this spell is gonna gain spell power, or I gain it as a... Let's gain the experience. I think having a lot of that those health regen items are pretty... here's where we can see our equipment. Okay. So we have 2 health regen items right now. We have the Undying Vest and then the Crimson Hood. It almost seems like they're a pair, right? That'd be cool if you could get set pieces. We are almost dying though. Okay, let's do the shop refreshes. Okay, so we'll take this. Yeah, see, we're starting to fight a lot of these higher tier enemies right here. These guys with the skulls. It's hard to see where my mouse is pointing, but these guys, like this guy. A lot of elite type enemies now. We get lives though, you know? But I figure it kind of seems once we get to a point to where we're dying, we're probably going to keep dying. And we probably don't really make it much further. Like right now, I think we're probably not going to make it much further. It looks like we're going to die here. Maybe. That life regen is really kicking in. Wow, we made it without dying. Good job, us. Okay, gain 40 hex deflection score. Permanently gain 5 maximum health. Whenever you deflect a hex, gain 2 spell power. Every 5th attack, gain 40 shield. Oh no, we don't want to gain shields. Because we've been taking... Enemy hexes deal 100% increased damage to you. So right now we would take 300% extra damage if we had a shield for the hexes. So 200% extra though if we have a shield. So the minor ones don't stack, it looks like. Only the permanent ones do. But we're still going to take this one. We get something... I thought we got something for deflecting hexes though. Maybe that was one of the other ones. Or maybe one of the previous levels. Let's take this one. Duplicate any tier 1, tier 2, or 3 spell one time. Projectile spells gain. Let's gain 250 health isn't a lot when we have 5,000. Let's gain projectile spell. Is this a projectile? No, that's area. Projectile. Projectile. Area. So we have more area spells now. Let's still do this one. Or I wonder if I should just duplicate this one and get rid of this. Which one is this? Volt Shatter? Oh, Volt Shatter's not doing... Volt Shatter's hardly doing any damage. This guy's hardly doing any damage though too. So conjure an electric field towards your... Sure, let's try... No, let's just gain the damage. Whenever you deflect a hex, gain 2 spell power. I guess we'll put that on this one. This one doesn't do spells. Oh, I should have taken that one. Dang it. Keep forgetting you can only get one. Okay, so if this is gonna level these... Oh, level 2. Oh, that's where it says on the bottoms, level 2. So they do level up. Okay, so this is level 1, this is level 2. Okay, so that's not gonna... That's a little hard to read. I guess you can tell by these things, like, is this little shield indicate that it's a higher level? It must, okay. Okay, I get it now. That's interesting though. Like, I wonder why they decided to do that and not upgrade the tiers. So now this is level 2. So now if I get another level 2 spell, I'll probably make a level 3, I think. I guess the tiers don't really level up because they stay at that tier forever. It's okay. I'm trying to rationalize this compared to other games, but I shouldn't be doing that. I wonder how long this demo is too. This has been a pretty long run. This is 40 minutes now. We'll probably get through this too, because there's only a few enemies left and we still have a lot of health. Alright, let's gain experience, refresh, battle. Man, this is a big boy. Man, he's taking... Maybe... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was trying to think, maybe I should reorder my spells a little bit though, so... But I think we have them relatively good in terms of not a high damage, not a high damage, you know? Because if you have too many low damage ones, then maybe you probably need to balance that out too. I think we will die here. Our life no, we're not. That life regen kicks in and then we just make it through. Okay, let's gain the XP again. Oh, I forgot. We can let's do the speed up. We should have been doing that the whole time. I guess it's fine because this is our first time playing, but we could have made this game faster. There's a lot to learn though and pay attention to while you're playing this. Okay, we're definitely dying here. This is an arena fight and there's 100 enemies left. Look at that regen though, sort of kind of trying to keep up. Nope, we're dead. We're dead. There it is. There's one life. Okay, so we definitely lost one. I don't think we're gonna lose another one though. We should be able to make it through this. Oh wow, dang. Whoever this guy is taking chunks of our health off. Okay, there's only 8 enemies left. Oh, Demo Indian, we beat it! You successfully made it to the end of the demo for Godslayer Arena. You'll be able to complete a full run once the full game releases. Thank you so much for playing, and I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have a second to leave feedback, yeah, we'll do that. I'll probably wishlist this game too, so we'll make sure to wishlist it. So I guess that's really it. I wish we could see total damage and things like that. I know we see the damage per fight. I would like to see the overall total damage. Things like that. Total DPS 1.7 thousand. The barrage was by far our strongest spell. Shock Blast was doing pretty good. Basic attack really low. Blood Moon okay. I don't know what good damage numbers are, but we did good enough to beat the demo, which is pretty cool. This was pretty much, I guess, my second run. So electric build seems that it's strong enough to get you through it. But that's going to be it. This is Godslayer Arena, a true auto battler horde survival roguelike game. Pretty fun. I probably will come back to this game for maybe a couple more videos and try out some different builds. But we'll see. There's really nothing else to do other than try out other builds because we did beat the game. There's no meta progression and things like that yet. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.